This is DLWaz13. I'm back again. A few other things I'd like to tell you about this. When you first put your battery in and you open it up, when you go to press it to turn it on, you have to hold it for a little while. When I first opened it up, I pressed it, nothing happened. I pressed it again, nothing happened. I was starting to think that it was broke, but then I realized you do have to hold the button for a little while. Now once you've done that, if you just close this, it will turn off. Or if you just press the button really quick, it will turn off and will turn right back on when you open it back up. However, if you want to, it's like a sleep mode. If you want to turn it off so that it's done, then you just hold this and keep holding it until it completely shuts off and a little red light blinks up here. This films in MP4. MPEG 4. You'll need that information, I believe, to figure out if you're using an editing, what edit software you want to use. I'm using PowerDirector 8 and it seems to work out fine for me so far. I haven't uploaded anything, but I know that I can at least upload my videos to PowerDirector, and then from there it also has a straight YouTube link or something. I'm not really sure how it works. This camera, like I said, is the newer version of the 10. If you don't care about 1080, you might think about getting the CG10. I've seen it on sale for as cheap as $120 on Amazon. Like I said, this is I think the only thing this does better is does 1080, and so this is a little bit better. If this is not waterproof, there is no external mic or area for external mics. There's no anything to put on extra lighting or anything like that. If you want the extra stuff, they have a xacti DMX-WH1 or vpc-cg20 that is waterproof. They also, I've seen a HD2 and a HD2000 that has a remote and external microphone, a place for external microphones, and up on the top it also has a little bracket that you could put either a microphone or flash or whatever you wanted to use on that. So if you want something a little more complicated, you could get one of the better cameras, although they are a lot more expensive than this one is. The only other thing I think of, the menu is, there is a big menu on this and a lot of things you can do with it, but if you're not worried about getting your doctorate in filming and you just want something easy, quick and point, there's a simple mode on here that basically you just go to the menus, go down to the simple, hit the simple, and it's just like three things. Do you want HD? Yes. Something about, do you want the flash, this or that, and it's quite simple. You just start taking a video. So also when you're recording back and you press, there's a little spot here you can press record and play back. It's on the side. I know it's hard to see. I'm using a webcam. That's the only other camera I have. And then if you push that, then you push the menu button. There's a few other stuff that would come up that you don't find on the normal menu for deleting videos and stuff like that are in here. I can't really think of anything else right now. The screen is hard to see when it's really bright outside. I did notice that it was kind of hard to see when it was bright. Like I said, I would get an extra battery. Actually, I'm going to get an extra battery. I also would probably advise getting the cord so that you could plug it into a cigarette lighter. Also, if you want to use this for vlogging or whatever, it has on the bottom, it does have the little mic or the screw hole so that you could set it up. I have this is from a different camera I had before, and you could set it up and do your vlogging or whatever. I would pick up one of these along with, you know, a bigger one if you can use it that way. This does have the stabilizer, so you know you can turn that on. That will help. So I can't think of anything else. Like I said, remember, it is hard to get to the battery. It is hard to get to the SD card. You need to purchase an SD card. You could go 16 or 38, and you know you could film for days. The lens cap, it just fits in the little holes, hooks onto here to the side of the lens cap. Your hookups are here for your HDMI cable, which does not come with this either. So if you want one of those, you have to pick up one of those also. But for $150, you get high definition video. You got 2,000 plus pictures. It's hard to go wrong. And if like I said, you get 10 megapixel, whatever it is, it's hard to go wrong for 150 bucks. You know, and in using a cheaper camera like this, you know, maybe you could learn what you need to, you know, work on the big boys. And this is simply, you throw it in your pocket, you could have it with you wherever you go. And you know, you never know when something's going on and you need to jump out there and film it. Alright, well, this is DLWAS 13. If you have any questions, please post in the comments section, and I'll try to answer anything I can, but my knowledge is limited on pretty much everything. Alright, thank you, and